right. I did forget an announcement that I also forgot last week that I said to the instrumental and not to you guys. But we're here to help you guys, and so if you guys need help with if your food's insecure or housing insecure, like if you just need assistance with things, we are here to help you with that, right? We don't want people sleeping in their cars or not skipping meals or so forth because they're either food or housing insecure. And so if you're in that situation, come find Emily or myself. Like, we would love to, we don't love that you're in that situation, but we are here to help you guys. And so we can give you resources and hopefully help you in that situation if that is you. And so Josh asked me to give my testimony today, and to be honest, he asked me to give it a while ago, and I pushed him off, and I was like, nope, not going to do it, because giving my testimony to you guys is scary, and even though I say I'm proud of everyone that comes up here, which I am, I didn't want to share my own testimony with you guys for various reasons, but I couldn't push Josh away anymore, and he finally said I didn't have an excuse, so I have to share my testimony with you guys this morning. And one of the reasons why I was hesitant to do it is because I feel like I reveal bits and pieces of myself in lessons, and I feel like you guys already know a lot about me, and I didn't feel like there was anything else I could say to help you guys know me more, but we're going to try anyway. And so you guys probably know, and if you don't know, I was adopted when I was really young. I was adopted at the age of 2. Korea was kind of going through a Great Depression at the time, and my birth mother, she was a single mother, and tried to take care of me for a couple of years, and finally decided that she couldn't, and so she gave me up for adoption. And so I was adopted when I was 2, and even though I don't really remember it and so forth, that trauma has kind of stuck with me for a long time. When you're born, right, the people that are supposed to love you unconditionally from the very beginning, right, are your parents, and mine decided to give me up. And so I've always struggled with acceptance and self-confidence as a result. Even to this day, I still struggle with it. In fact, it was so bad that I remember at one point growing up, we were out to eat at a restaurant, and I don't remember what restaurant it was. I had a burger and fries, and I wanted ketchup with my fries. And my parents said, you have to go and ask for ketchup. Ask the waitress for ketchup. Or I think it was a place where you had to go up to the counter. So it was probably McDonald's. But we had to go up to the counter, and I had to ask for ketchup. And I was terrified. And I was like, I'm just gonna go without ketchup. And my parents made me go up and to the counter to ask for ketchup, and even though I was like, well, what if they tell me no? What if they reject me? And I remember just causing a big scene and crying right there because I didn't want to go up and ask for ketchup, even though I wanted the ketchup. And so confidence and being accepted has always been an issue for me. When I was in high school, I was taking my freshman year. I was taking an art class, and we were sitting at these. Do you guys know those science tables, right? That have they're not desks, but and then you put they're rectangular, and you put the two together, and it kind of makes a square. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Do they still have those in school? Well, those were our art tables, and so we were sitting we each got a side of the square, and we were sitting in clusters of 4, and assigned seats. And in this art class, I had these 2 girls that decided that they didn't like me for some reason, and every day in art class, they would draw pictures of me dying, different ways they would kill me, right? And in fact, my first day of high school, I got, I think I may have shared this at one point, but I got my first day of high school, right? Homeroom, someone calls me Jackie Chan and and Jack, even though I'm not Japanese, and that was my nickname. And so I've always struggled with being accepted and confidence from that lack of acceptance. And so once I became a Christian, even though I grew up in a Christian home, faith hasn't been something that has come easy to me. And so I became a Christian a lot later than most people do in a Christian home. And I remember it was in high school once I decided to become a Christian. And it was after that I was able to, despite my birth parents giving me up, and despite people mocking me for being Asian, and despite people literally wanting me dead, right? I don't think they really wanted me dead. They were just bullying me. That was before bullying was a term. But despite all that stuff, once I became a Christian, being able to accept that Christ wanted me was huge for me. And it changed my outlook on life. To be honest, the fact that I'm standing up here in front of you guys, public speaking, is, I would say, a miracle, right? Knowing that that Christ wants me and Christ desires to be in relationship with me really changed me, and so that's kind of what I wanted to share with you today. Is that change from feeling like no one desired me to all of a sudden, right, having the God of the universe desire me and pursue me and want a relationship with me, and that has helped me tremendously in my self-worth and self-confidence and just feeling accepted and being okay with who I am. And so that's a little bit about my testimony. There's a lot more to my testimony, but I just wanted to focus on that part tonight. So thanks for listening.
Wait.
Yeah.
I was about to say, do we have the same thought?
Yeah.
Yeah, the same thought. Wait.
You shouldn't be running. That's right. Probably.
Let's stop. God, I thank you. I thank you so much for Jason. I know that I love Jason. Everyone here loves Jason. We're just so thankful for him. God, he's made a difference in my life. He's made a difference in who I am. He's made a difference in my walk with you, and I just thank you for that. I thank you for his influence. I thank you for his story. I thank you that we have the opportunity to spend time with him, that we have the opportunity to know him and to love him. God, we're so thankful for his story and what it reflects that back on us. And I just thank you for his walk and his journey and just everything about Jason. I'm just so thankful for him and so thankful that he was able to share his story with us tonight. And it's in your son's name we pray. Amen.
Thanks.